Hi everyone, welcome to the Spark channel. Remember, no stories, just maths. We don't waste time on basics. Please make sure that you hit the subscribe button so that you don't miss the next lesson. So now let's factorize this cubic expression. First thing first, there are steps that we're going to follow to factorize a cubic function. So the first step is to find the first factor. So when I say find the first factor, but most of the time, sometimes the factor is given. So let's say that in this case, we don't know what is the factor. How do we find the first factor? We have to substitute f until we get f at x to be 0. We need to substitute until we get f at x to be 0. So what I need you to do, I need you to pause the video and find the first factor. First thing, find f at 1 and find f at minus 1, find f at 2, find f at minus 2, find f at 3, and f at minus 3. So when you work out this thing, you'll see that f at 1, where there's x, we put 1. That will be 1 to the power 3 plus 5 into 1 squared minus 18 times 1 minus 72. That won't be equal to 0. Even when we try the negative 1, this is not equal to 0. Even this one. So if you paused the video and worked on it, you're going to see that when you substitute this f at minus 3, f at minus 3 is the one that is giving us 0. So what I'm trying to say is that if we do the substitution, we're going to have f at negative 3. So this will be equals to, where there's x, we put minus 3 to the power 3, 5 into negative 3 squared minus 18 into minus 3 minus 72. Therefore, this gives us 0. Since it gives us 0, this tells us that x is equal to what? Minus 3. It's one solution of the cubic of this cubic function. So what we're going to do, we need to take the 3 to the other side to find the factor. So this tells us the first factor will be what? The first factor is just x plus 3. We just have to put the 3 to the other side so the sign can change. So this is what you need to start working on. This is the first thing that you need. So when you have the factor, everything will be easy, trust me. So now we're going to factorize, and this is the method that we're going to use. We call this method by inspection. Okay, so now we're going to factorize. When you factorize, remember f at x is given as what? X to the power 3 plus 5x minus 18x minus 72. So this is 5x squared. What I need you to do, you're going to open your brackets and say this is my x plus 3, which is our first factor. Then when you have your first factor, you're going to say you open a big bracket like that. So please pay attention on this one, because now you take the first term, which is x to the power 3. You're going to divide it with that x. Then in the middle, you just write k times x. I'm going to explain this now. Why are we doing this? Then we're going to take the last term. Please make sure that the last term you take it with what? With the sign. So this will be negative 72, which we need to divide it by what? By the 3. So this will be 72 divided by 3. So what you're going to do, you take the x, you divide the first term, you take the 3, you divide the last term with the sign. So someone is asking, why do we write plus k in the middle? Remember, this thing, whatever that we're going to get, it should be in the quadratic form. And the quadratic form is in the form of ax squared plus bx plus c. Can you see that the number in the middle has b, is the coefficient of x. So now we can see that it's bx. So this is why we're going to leave the middle part. So now what we're going to do from there, you just have to simplify this equation. So we're just going to write the equation down before we work on it. So if we simplify the equation, the first one is x plus 3. Inside the bracket, x to the power 3 divided by x is just x squared. Then we still have the kx minus 72 divided by 3 is 24. Once you get to this step, the first thing that you need to do is to find the value of k. Let us work on finding the value of k. How are we going to find the value of k? This is what you need to do next. You're going to take the x, you multiply this x with the last term. Then we take the 3, we're going to multiply it with the kx. Why are we doing this? Please don't include the x squared. We are trying to form the coefficient of x only. We don't need x squared. We only need our coefficient to be x. Right, our variable to be x. Our variable to be x. So now what we're going to do, we're going to say x times negative 24 will give us negative 24x. Then 3 times kx will give us 3kx. Then we're going to equate this. Whatever that you equate, remember now the variable is x. You're going to go to the original equation. You're going to look for a term that has the original x. Please make sure that you take it with the sign. We need to take this guy here, minus 18x. We need to equate it with whatever that we got when we were multiplying out those terms. So now we need to work for k. First thing first, we have x as the common factor. I can take x out as the common factor. I'm left with 24 plus 3k. Why are we taking x out as the common factor? Our aim is to eliminate that x, because if I divide this side by x, what you do on the left hand side, you also do on the right hand side. The x will cancel. I'm left with 24 plus 3k is equal to negative 80, which will make easy for us to find the value of k. I have 3k this side. The 24 will go to the other side to be positive 24. So this will give us minus 18. We need to add 24. So if you say minus 18, you add 24, what do you get? Positive 6. So we're just gonna equate this to 6. So this will be equal to 6. So now we can divide both sides by 3. Divide by 3, what is the value of k? The value of k is 2. So now that you have the value of k, you go back to that equation, you substitute your value of k. You're going to say this is x plus 3 into x squared plus 2x minus 24. Yay, this is a quadratic equation which will be easy for you to factorize. So this will be x plus 3, the other bracket will have x, then the other bracket will have x, then the factors of 24 that when we add or subtract, they give us the middle term of 2. We know that it's 6 and 4. So now I'm going to write them 6 and 4. The 24 is negative, one should be positive, one should be negative. So the bigger number will take the sign of the middle term. So the bigger number is 6 will be positive, this one will be negative. Therefore, this is fully factorized. This is how you factorize. First thing first, make sure that you get the factor that your factor first. Whatever that you substitute on this equation should give you 0. So we substituted minus 3. So this tells us that x is equal to minus 3. The factor will be x plus 3. Then from there, we take the x, we divide x to the power 3. We take the 3, we divide negative 72. Then in the middle, you just write kx. So that next you can find for what? You can find for the value of k. This is how you factorize a cubic function. If you liked the video, please make sure that you subscribe so that you don't miss the next lesson on cubic expressions.